I'm going to start with number 2 for a purpose. Anytime, rule number 2, anytime that you have the ball, you engage 2 players. Right here we have a typical 2-3 zone. A couple guards out here and a center here and a couple forwards. And, oh, excuse me, I'm sorry, referees are always in the way. You got to get the referees off the court, but a couple of zebras here. Shame I didn't have dark glasses for them. But anyway, okay, here we have a typical 2-3 zone, and you have a point guard coming down the court. Now you can imagine if you're coming down the court, this is pretty simple. Here we have a ball here. Let's put the ball on the point guard so you get a good sense of, here's the point guard coming down the court engaging 2. Now this is pretty obvious in this case that the point guard comes down and engages 2. But in case, let's say you're the player on the side, when the ball goes from the point guard over to you, again, you have to engage 2. If the ball went to you, let's say, in this spot right here, where only 1 is on you, your job is either to take it here to engage a second player or to take it to the middle to engage a second player. My point here is that wherever you are in the court, let's say that suddenly the ball went all the way over to you in the corner, and you find yourself guarded by 1 player in the corner. Don't stay here with the corner. Bring the ball here to bring a second player on you. This will make sense shortly, but remember, always engage 2. Rule number 2 against a zone is engage 2 people. If you happen to be playing against a 2-3 zone, it's very simple. The 2 people were already in place. All you have to do is dribble toward them, and they come on you. You've engaged 2. Now let's look at what happens when we have 3 people up here, because you may be playing against a 1-3-1 or a 1-2-2 zone. So let's say, just for a moment, Jill, you come up here. And let's say Jill plays at the top of the circle. Now I can't do my normal thing, which would be come up here and just stop and let Jill guard me, because what are we saying rule number 2 is? Rule number 2 is engage 2. That means that I have to veer off and come here so Willow gets me and I have 2 people trying to guard me. If I go the other way, that's okay also. As long as I veer off and make 2 people guard me, I'm doing just what I want. I want 2 people to guard me before I pass the ball. Doesn't matter where you are against the zone. If you have the ball, instead of being content to have 1 person on you, unless you have someone wide open that you can just throw to, always get a second person on you engaged and then throw the pass. The important thing is to engage 2, but try not to get married. It's a little of a cat and mouse game. I don't want to just rush into there and then have them be on me so that I lose my options. I'd like to come up slowly and make sure that I've engaged both of their interests, but keep my options open so that I can throw to all 4 of my teammates. This is the marriage that you don't want. What you don't want is to come here, be in real trouble, and now you have to turn your back and just look for someone to throw to. You would much rather be in this position where you could see all your teammates and have 4 options to throw to 4 people against 3 defenders.